It is Apple's end. US sues Apple and it's gonna break the monopoly. The Department of Justice claims that Apple has maintained an illegal monopoly over the smartphone market by locking in customers and making experiences worse for rival products. And I'm gonna explain to you why Apple gonna end and gonna die and gonna break by 3 topics. Firstly, let's explain why US is right to sue Apple with this illegally monopoly they are making over all the customers around the world. And I'm gonna say to you that Apple have its right, because if they are the top one most profitable smartphone company, is because people that are buying their products, they think they have the best product and they will pay as much higher price they put. For example, the Apple Vision Pro, you saw that 3,500 USA dollars, and you can buy a Meta Quest 3 by just $499, and it's exactly the same product, but they sell in a different way and they don't even advertise games. So I'm pissed off about the Apple Vision Pro, and I have a video in my other channel, and I will maybe probably publish one video here as well. So talking about the lawsuit, the Department of Justice thinks, and they have lots of arguments saying that Apple are using their advantage as the most richer company in their smartphone products to abuse their customers. So most of the things you can understand by seeing that some people that use iPhone, they can't go out from an iPhone because all of his friends, all of the family use iPhones, and when you are transferring files between iPhones, you're gonna send good quality, but if someone sends you a photo or something from an Android phone, you're gonna receive it in a worse quality. It's not only when Android phones send things to iPhone that came in a worse quality, it's even inside the apps. And now we're going to the second topic of this video that's talking about the apps. So Apple, they are doing something that is really bad. What they do, they get their applications on their Apple stores and they publish there the apps that have in Android, but what they do, they downgrade the quality from Android apps like Google, and they make them worse for you to use. For example, I have a car that I use the Apple CarPlay there, and I like to use the Google Maps. But when I use the Google Maps on my Apple CarPlay, it's a mess. It's horrible. It's disgusting. And when I used to use on my Android phone, it was perfect. I could do lots of things that I can't do on the Apple CarPlay and the same app. With my Android phone, I was able to zoom in, also to click on the search button, find the next restaurant close to me, find the next gas station to go fill my gas. But with the Apple CarPlay, I can't do that in the same application. In the Google Maps, I cannot just zoom. I cannot just go there, click, find the next restaurant close to me, find the closest gas station. I cannot do that. And it's the design, the layout, the app on the Apple CarPlay, it's horrible. They make this way for you to go to the Apple Map, but the Apple Map is horrible. And what they do, they make the Google Maps be so bad, so horrible, so disgusting that makes you to go to their map. And it's horrible. It's disgusting. Why they do that? Just to you to use their worst map. They even don't give that upgrade. Why they don't try to be as good as the other apps? They decided to downgrade the other apps to make them looks better. Going to the third and last part of this video is to say to you that Apple, you suffer a lot with this lawsuit, and mainly because they are being charged from their own country. If the Department of Justice decides they have to make change, they have to pay fees, they have to make this a better product, and they decided will not do it, they probably gonna suffer more, and we need to close lots of stores. So they don't want to go so hard against the Department of Justice in USA. So probably they will decide to go in a way that both gonna gain. So customer will be happy and Apple will also be happy. But for sure, we're gonna see some change in the near future with the Apple products. And maybe Apple gonna start to be more free to you to download some apps that you could do some things that you're not able to do on Apple. And one thing that I tell you, people likes iPhone because they see that it's a good product. They offer a good environment with the ecosystem and everything they offer, but you can also do this with Android. So if you have an iPhone and you're using this for a long time and you don't want to go to Android because you think Android is worse, just think, Apple are make you think like that. So why don't you try an Android phone? Why don't you try an Android smartwatch? Why don't you try an Android laptop and see? Maybe you're gonna like this. And if more people go outside from the ecosystem of Mac, of Apple, and goes more with side devices going to Android, you're gonna see that's an open world with lots of better quality products, better quality applications, and maybe you're gonna like best the Android. So give it a try. So if you think that Apple are gonna fail, are gonna break, are gonna die, just give your comments here, tell me what you're thinking about that, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and we're gonna publish video every week here for you, okay? So thank you very much, see you guys in the next video.